Afternoon, Mr. Yuto. Are you there? Hello. Yeah. All right. So we'll recap on what we have done in the previous class with some exercises. Since we have already covered the theory or the fundamentals of Java loops, how many types of loops did we discuss? Do you remember exactly? How many loops? Three. That's great. Let's go to the Google Classroom. And I've created an assignment on Google Classroom for you. Yeah. All right. So on Google Classroom, I've created. Oops, I'm in the wrong class. Yuto's computer class. There we go. Yeah, I've created an assignment for you and scheduled it. So let's see. Under Java coding, uh, do you see an assignment called Khan Academy? Let me share my screen. I'm going to disable the video to save some bandwidth. Hide my face and share my screen so that you can see the same. Okay. Okay. Do you see my screen? All right. So on your Google Classroom, I've created the assignment. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna get my cool. Oh, it didn't work for me. All right. Okay. Yeah. Focus on my new mouse pointer, the red circle. Yeah. So this is the one to practice what we learned. Let's give it a shot. So let's see the questions. We can try it out together, but I'll give you the chance to first tell me the answer. You can work out the answer, right? And if you have any questions, you can ask. You're already there, all right? So I don't have to share the screen. Oh, yeah, there is only one answer for each question. Yeah, let's see how smart you are. All right, let's work it out together. All right, so in order to understand this program better, we need to do a simple trace table. Let me work out the names of the variables. So we have, let's call this variable. In this case, we have only one, which is called I. On the other side, we should have the outputs. All right, so let's focus on the variable, which is labeled as I. Let me draw a box around it. Okay, so I is initially set to the value of 0. It's assigned the value of 0. I is equal to 0. So I'm gonna use a placeholder rectangle, and let's label this as I. Oops. All right, so I will have the value 0 initially. Okay, so that's 0. Easy to understand. So, and there is a while loop. Yes, there is a while loop here. So the loop has a condition to be satisfied, and if the condition is satisfied, as we've studied before, it will execute what's within the blocks, meaning what's within the brackets, the open and close. So that's the loop block in this program. And the while loop, let's see what's the condition to be satisfied in order for the block to be executed. Yeah. And the condition is I should be less than 3, isn't it? Yeah. So I should be less than 3. and let me mark it. So this is the content of the I. I'm going to type here the less than sign, and it should be less than 3. All right, and this is very simple mathematics. So I is currently set to the value of 0. 0 is less than 3. You don't need to be an Einstein to work that out. That means we are good to go inside the loop. So the loop, let me mark, use red color for that. Yeah, so that's the loop block that we need to focus on. All right. All right, so what's in the loop? Let's see. It says print line high. So that means that will be the first output in our program. Let's type the outputs on the other side of the blue line. Oops. Yeah, so what would this be? In this case, it's a high. Let's say high message. And now comes the best part. What's happening here? I++. Yeah, we've already learned that as well. So I++ is it will increase the content of the variable by 1 or increment. Okay, so what's the current value of I, which is 0? I++ means it will add 1 to the current value. All right. So it's the same as saying I is equal to I plus 1. Yeah. All right. So I was 0, and then thanks to this line, it will be 1. I'm going to change the content of the variable to 1. This will be the new content of the variable I. Okay. All right. So the new content of the variable I is 1, and now we have to go back to the while loop. So now the while loop will check the new content against its condition, which is written within the brackets or the parentheses. So I is 1, and the condition is it has to be less than 3. So if 1 is less than 3, it will execute the loop content, which is marked in red. All right, is the condition satisfied? Is I, which is 1, less than 3? Yes, it is. 1 is less than 3 in this dimension. And let's see what happened. Print line or print ln high. All right, so it's going to print high again. Let's say high again. Okay. All right. Now let's go to the last line of the loop block, which is I++. As we discussed previously, I will be increased by 1. So we have to now be careful. The value of I, the previous value of I, which is 1, will get added or will get increased by 1. So 1 plus 1 will be 2. I'm going to erase the content this variable and update it to 2. All right. So let's go quickly. Now we are in the loop, are we? Because 2 is less than 3. Sorry. Because 2 is less than 3, we can go inside the red block, the loop block, and see what's going to happen. It will print. Yes, it'll print high again. That's interesting. High 3 times. All right. So yeah, so high will be printed, and then it will increase the existing value of I, which is 2, by 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. Let me do the math. Let me do the updating. Let's type 3 here. Now we got a situation. All right, now we got 3, and the computer will check if 3 is less than 3. It's a very curious case. All right, so what's the situation here? Will it go inside the loop? Because 3 is equal to 3. 3 is not less than 3 in math. So if it says 3 is less than 3, it's wrong and the condition is not satisfied. So unfortunately, it will not go inside the red box. Not the box, actually, the red lines. All right, so that's a loop block which is not executed in this case because the condition is not satisfied. So we got 3 highs as the output, and the program will terminate after this. Let's see the answers. So we got the first one 3 highs, second one 2 highs, and the last one 1 high. All right, hopefully it's this one. All right, I think we got that right. Now we can proceed to the next question.